Hello, hello, guys. Welcome back to Red Lentil Healing. I want to do a general read. I want to look at the state of megachurches in like the next 20 years. I'm just curious. Even though there are a lot of studies that say like organized religion is on the decline, you still have religion as a huge in the United States, organized churches, mega churches in particular, are still very big, very popular for those who do believe and do follow. So I just want to take a look because even with all the criticism, they're not going away. People are still, you've got generations and generations of people who are still Pentecostal, who are still, Joel Osteen, even after all the criticism he's received, has not lost a significant amount of parishioners. Same thing with you've got your Eddie Longs, your TD Jakes, your big mega churches just don't seem to be going anywhere. So what's the outlook for the next 20 years? Hold on, just want to take a big look. Just take a big look. Ha ha ha. Take a look at big churches. See what's the outcome. Next 2 decades. First starts off with the Wheel of Fortune, though. Something interesting. Fate, luck, charm crossed with the Fool, starting off on a new journey. So there may be even a change in how, or is the Fool new people coming into religion? Hold on, let's take a look and see. Queen of Swords is at the base. Nine of Wands has in the recent past. So yeah, I'm thinking already it's starting with, it's going to look different, taste different, smell different. Five of Cups with the Queen of Swords. People are out in the cold because they're starting to see, I'm going to say particularly about church, these mega churches, not about religion, but mega churches. People are starting to see the truth and they're walking away. Okay. Or some people are out in the cold. Some people are out. Some people are just going, you know what? I'm not with this. Because again, with the Five of Cups, not all of the cups are empty. You've got 2 that are still standing up. You're focused on what you've lost instead of what is still standing. So what I think is going to happen is that there are some people who are going to, this truth, the supporter of truth, this Queen of Swords, you're going to have people who are still there, but people who are also like, yeah, not so much. And it's going to be more people who are not so much. But the people who are there are still going to be there and devoted. And the here and now is 6 of Cups. There's going to be a nostalgia of maybe even going back to smaller churches and how it was kind of in our parents' generation. 2 of Cups, though, in the emotions, you still see there are people who are still going to be religious, people who still are going to see eye to eye with what the church serves and how it does. Yeah, 2 of Wands, though, there's this plan, or trying to make plans on how do we get people to continue to come back, people to stay. Queen of Wands, so you've got your Queen of Swords here with the supportive thought, and then here the supportive, the word, actually the hopes and fears is, the hopes is getting, how do we find ways to get people to stay and to be more engaged with this Queen of Wands action? 7 of Swords, I'm going to say strategy, actually, instead of deceit and trickery. I'm actually going to say strategy. How do they get people to continue to stay? So what I'm thinking is that they will be, the numbers will diminish. So you'll still have some mega churches, but they won't, actually, how can they be a mega church? Actually, I'm hearing generations of people, like families who have been in the church may not stay as long. But what they'll find new tactics and new ways to get new parishioners to come in. And they'll be the ones that continue. Because you've got the Wheel of Fortune, time coming, fate, things changing. You've got people again who are going to see the light, who are going to start to kind of walk away or rethink what church does for them. What especially these mega churches, what they do for them. But you're still going to have people who still see eye to eye with how the churches are, how they operate and how they're done. So that's why I think, again, this is going to be coming up with a strategy to keep people there, especially with the here and now, with the Six of Cups being within this kind of childlike or nostalgia. I think what they're going to do too is find strategies to make it feel more cozy, feel more like how church felt back in the day when it was our parents who were going, and they were smaller churches. And that's where they're going to spend the time and energy so they can keep the butts in seats that they have. Notice I didn't get any Pentacle cards, which I find fascinating. They were all actions, thoughts, and cups with emotion. There's no Pentacles, which I think is very interesting. They'll still be around, different crowds, smaller crowds, instead of the 25,000 per se that may be at I almost said Kenneth Copeland. Okay, why not? Church, you'll have maybe 15,000, 10,000. Still large, but not as large as they were in their heyday, because people want family, comfort, familiar, going back to what they had. All right. Asking you shall receive, asked and answered. Hope you guys enjoyed. Until next video, check you guys later. Bye.